You're 40, you have your first child at 40.
Yeah.
By the time you're 60, the child is just 20. You know, how would you guys still play video games and basketball and go bungee jumping together?
Will you advise a lady to ask a guy when are we getting married?
Yeah.
So do you think the ladies put the pressure on the guy?
You know, if you're not as blessed as I am, and I'm proud of it, I mean, you understand.
So did you have any time when an auntie came to you and be like, Anton?
Yes, no, I have tons.
So
no.
what's
Constantly.
if you are currently dating somebody, even if you see a picture with that person, but it's on your own terms, is when I'm ready. So I feel like to some extent that's kind of selfish.
Yes, you're honest. I like that.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alice Scott and this is the conversation with Alice Scott. Previous episode we spoke about the pressure to get married. We looked at it from the female perspective. On today's episode we're going to talk about the pressure to get married. Do men actually go through pressure just like the women? I have with me an icon, a TV personality, Anthony.
I'm still on the path to become an icon. I'm still.
You know, people are just humble. Humility is there. But anyways, thank you so much for coming on my show.
Thank you.
At what age did you say you were going to get married?
You know, for me, right, it wasn't something I really thought about, and I think it can be quite disappointing when, but I feel that you would naturally just want to get married before you're in your 30s.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like natural because we saw 30s when we were much younger as a certain kind of age. So it wasn't something I really put an age on, but at the same time, you'd also have it in your mind that you don't want to be in your 30s and be unmarried. So I would say maybe that parameter, yes. That's the only way I know I can answer that question. And honestly, I'm not one that had a specific date. I wasn't somebody who was so crazy about it. It's not that I wasn't looking forward to it, but it wasn't a major thing for me.
It's just a major thing for you.
Yes.
But for women, like you said, 30 is like an age that, oh my God, before 30 you want to achieve a lot of things. And obviously like get married with your own child as well.
Yes.
So do you think men go through the pressure women go through, or it's like whenever they are ready, they are ready?
Okay. Honestly, I know that the pressure can be as much as the females, but the truth is guys also have it, you understand, because biologically it kicks in, because you're also looking at science, biology, your physiology, what you are as a human being, and you're constantly saying, by my 40s, if I don't have kids.
But then they can have it anytime.
I agree, it can be a bit flexible for us, but at the same time, do the math. You're 40, you have your first child at 40. Yeah. By the time you're 60, the child is just 20. You know, how would you guys still play video games and basketball and go bungee jumping together? So these things also, that's why I said biology, science, there's that's where it comes more. And you begin to think about, you go to PTA meetings with your child and you understand, especially if you're the kind of guy probably who ages fast. Okay. You know, if you're not as blessed as I am, and I'm proud of it, I mean, you understand.
I would say it's easier for the guys to get married, right? It's like when I'm ready. You know, if you are currently dating somebody, even if you see a picture with that person, but it's on your own terms, is when I'm ready. So I feel like to some extent that's kind of selfish.
Yes, you're honest. I like that. That's the truth.
So would you say guys kind of lay back?
I would.
Because they feel like it's on their terms.
There's a huge weight to your side, and there's more pressure. It's a constant on the woman. You understand? Because women come as they believe that you're coming to marry me.
I know.
You understand? I know. So the guy is like a taker, and you're receiving. So that's the way I can. So I understand. I agree with you. But the truth is, it should be balanced. Okay. I don't know who created that. It's wrong. I don't support it. It can be changed with a mindset And I live in that space where I know it's evenly balanced. So true, men are a bit more relaxed knowing they can do things at their terms. So I agree.
So did you have any time when an auntie came to you and be like, Hunter?
Yes, no, I have tons.
So
no.
what's
Constantly, no, it's for real.
Okay.
It's constant. It's their joy. I made up my mind to tell myself that everybody that's saying it, especially family, is coming from a place of love.
Okay. So what reply do you give to this person?
Well, I'm honest. I'm telling people sometimes the truth is you respond sometimes with just a smile. It's not every time you have to say something verbal, because every answer will spark a conversation.
Okay.
You understand? So be careful to entertain things like that and sometimes just smile over it. You understand? Because if you go on responding, you trap yourself. You will.
Will you advise a lady to ask a guy when are we getting married?
Yeah.
So do you think the ladies put the pressure on the guy?
Okay, good question. And for me, like I said earlier, it's nobody's responsibility to ask that question.
Okay.
It's both of you.
Okay.
It can come from anybody. There's no blueprints. There's no constitution that says one person or one gender or one party is supposed to ask that question. And it's a good question. We're on a journey. Where are we going? It's a good and very intelligent question. I asked you the question before we started this conversation. Where are we going? I asked you. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. It's a constant. You're in a relationship with somebody. Relationship is destiny.
Kabbalah.
So if you're not going somewhere,
Okay.
you guys don't have a compass, there's a problem. So somebody has to spark that conversation.
Do you have pressure on your own self to get married?
No pressure. No pressure because
Because you just said about at the age of 40.
Yes. It's not pressure. Yes.
So you don't have that pressure.
No, it's not pressure. What happens is there are two words,
Okay.
wanting to and pressuring. They're two different things. I want to travel to Switzerland and I pressure myself to travel to Switzerland. They're two different things.
First
Trust
of all,
me.
you need to know thyself, know yourself.
Yes.
And as for men, as we've heard,
Information.
men also go through pressure.
Oh, yes.
And I'm like, oh, that's good.
Yes,
Because
yes,
it just looks like we ladies are the ones that go through more pressure. But hearing it from you,
Yes.
and also understanding that there's a difference between wanting something
Yeah.
and putting pressure to yourself.
Yes.
So know what you want. Don't put pressure on yourself. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Anthony.
Thank you very
This was
much.
Really
Thank you.
enlightening,
Yes.
educative, and
Yeah.
also entertaining.
Thank you. I can't wait to be on this show again. I never knew it would be this cool.
I know.
So I can't wait. Thank
I
you.
know I'm blinded.
No, yes. So we didn't plan this, though.
At all.
We didn't plan this.
Thank
So,
you so much.
yes.
Alright, thank you so much, viewers, for watching. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. Do you think men are actually under pressure to get married, or do you think that anytime they decide to get married, they will get married because they are men? Let me hear that in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time on the conversation with Alice Scott. My name is Alice Scott. Bye for now.
Sex is a big problem in marriages. Do you know now, because we preach sex after, not before, people now ask you a big question, and that's a very, very, very disturbing question. People have sexual problems. They can only be found out. There are people sometimes who don't even have appetites for sex.
True.
It's a very destructive thing for the partner.
It's
The
true.
partner is going through so much emotional pain.
It's true.
Do you understand? And they're telling you, look, my partner doesn't desire, has low appetite. So I know there's a lot of counseling and a lot of ways science can help you, but it's destructive.